Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to explain how you can finally, I hope, unlock the data visualization parts when it comes to Matomo. So as most of you know it, there are two ways that you can export data out of Matomo: the HTTP API, which has some limits, and as well the access to the raw data. The access to the raw data is somehow the, let's say, the one which is the most powerful, or at least the one which allows you to play with Matomo without limits, but it requires that you know SQL. That's an issue because the database of Matomo is kind of complex, so it's hard to get through it. And it's even more difficult for a marketer who do not know SQL at all. By chance, now we have ChatGPT, and ChatGPT knows SQL. So I'm just going to give you one tiny example that I finally succeed to finish today after probably 2 or 3 years of attempts. This is the overview visit graph, and what is happening to me is that every time that I was requesting it through SQL, MySQL, I wasn't able to get the count properly. Okay, every time that I was looking at it, I got some visits over here which were not equal to what MySQL was telling me. So in order to practice with ChatGPT, of course, you need to have ChatGPT. You need as well to tell to ChatGPT where the official documentation is. So feel free on each time to say that this is the link to the official documentation. Please have a look at it. If not, what ChatGPT can do is that it can create kind of dummy table which does not exist. It takes like ages to explain him that it doesn't work and so on and so forth. So those are the things that I did. So actually I started like this. So I asked to ChatGPT give me in SQL the overview visit from 2022 to 2023 for website ID 1. So it did the stuff. But as I said, over here I have to tell him that that's the request that he gave me wasn't good, and so on and so forth. So do not hesitate to stream the different errors that you will get through PHP myadmin, for example. And I'm going to show you the mistake that I was doing. So I'm going to make a copy here of what I'm asking. So typically this graph. I go over here, I go on SQL, and I just okay, just copy it like this. SQL, I copy, I execute, and this is what it gives me. Okay, so January 2022 498. I go over here, January, January. As you can see, the number of visits is not the same. And then I got this idea of maybe he's making like double count of visits or things like this. And this is where I got the brilliant idea to say, hey, but can you please remove me the duplicate? And this is what he did. So over here, removed me the duplicate. So what I asked him is, so give me from 2022 to 2023 included all the visits from ID site number 1, and please remove me the visits which are duplicate. And as a result, if I go over here and that I perform the SQL query, and if I look at the figures now, so you see 327 1066, and if I go over here, so this is the those are directly the data out from this one. So there are some slight differences, which I guess are the visitors coming at midnight or anything like this. But for the rest, as you can see, it's going to be full match. All I have within the SQL. So we said January. January, I'm getting one visit close to it. Okay, this is January. Then next I'm getting, I think this is the guy who is moving to this one. So this way I get a slightly difference. Here, 506, 506 matching, 331 matching, 20, 335, 335, and so on and so forth. So that's it. We can finally now use the SQL possibility thanks to ChatGPT if we are a marketer and if we want, in fact, to get the same reports within a data visualization software. Once more, I would like to thank a client of mine who gave me this brilliant idea yesterday during a training. So yes, thanks to him. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.